one last time, y'all. It warms my heart. No power to the bitch ass pigs! All power to the people! Thank you for coming out. You can hold
I'm gonna stick around.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah. There are little sketchy guys in the crowd, so I wanted to make sure, like.
You see that?
Yeah.
I noticed that too. Umbrellas?
Yeah.
That's where it goes from this to that.
And then this gets overwritten.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why camera here, accountability. They came up to me, they were trying to block my camera. I was like, nah, I'm not having it.
Well, this woman, I don't know what she did. She's wearing a red shirt.
Yeah.
Put the hand up.
Yeah. Yeah.
They all ducked down in the walls while I did it.
Yeah. No, I kept it trained. I kept the camera trained on them for a while. I was like, if you guys are gonna kick off, I'm here to record it. One or two of them I saw. Yeah. This is a peaceful protest. I'm not. Yeah. Looks like my comments weren't actually showing up on the stream. Sorry, guys. I would have responded to some of them. It's been 100% peaceful all night so far. Trying to get this chat to work. It's showing, but it wasn't showing earlier. And it was supposed to be able to, for me to see it, but nobody else to see it. I'm not sure why it wasn't doing it. This is the after party.
Black Lives Matter. I mean, I've been black my whole motherfucking life, so.
That wasn't a red shirt. That was a black shirt.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they were completely decked out in black. Yeah, yeah. Some of them were more casual.
You got weed. You got weed. You got the weed. You got weed, sir.
They are. But it's still going to get tied into the market. Everybody knows it. That's what I mean. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that they out here turning this terrible. Black Lives Matter to y'all too? When did that start?
The event started around 5 p.m.
When did Black Lives Matter to white people? I'm 44 years old. I've been getting
Oh man,
my
yeah.
whole fucking life. I ain't get shot, but I still been getting treated like shit.
Oh, yeah.
Here's some shit.
I got you.
My baby mama boyfriend burnt my son with a cigarette and they gave the kid back to the motherfucker that abused the kid.
That's some bullshit.
Right. And they know who it happened. I can show you the video where they say he wasn't. You just can't figure out who he is. So why did you give the yes. Why did he get that? He's 8 years old, right? Yes, right. This happened 8 years ago. Okay? And I'm not looking for him. I'm not saying it was hurt. 8 months before he said that he wasn't trying to protect But like I said, they said there's no way possible.
I used to drive the ambulance. I was there, you know, that didn't pull her side. Look at them and said, "Follow the road." And I said, "I looked at the rest of the road," and I said, well, at least that's how we were after everything. But it's like, I look at it
I'm not sure. It's still old now. I got It's the life we live. And I'm just trying to figure out when to start mattering. Because I've been living like this for 14 years. I got another story. Want to hear another story? Okay. So down south, right? This is prior to South being what it is now. Just go down there, hang out, all life. That's a white girl. I'm 21. That's a white girl. White girl said 18. Right? So we had sex with her. So one of the guys was supposed to give the girl money. He didn't give her money. She come back to the house. Found out that she's a runaway. We didn't know that. She was a runaway when she was 17. So we all get locked up. The story gets switched. Everything gets switched to me. And get to court, she changes her whole fucking story. But I gotta plea out corruption of morals on minor because I admitted to drinking alcohol. No, but it still look the same when you look at it. What? No, it still look the same when you look at it. It says corruption of the moral of minor. And I was 21, he was 17, and I wasn't even out of the stipulation where it was it's consensual. Yeah, I ain't sit long because I took a dumbass deal that I should have took. They shouldn't have offered me no deal. They should have threw this shit out. The story switched. Now how it switches? Yeah, how it switched, and she was Polish. My last name is Warthouse. Y'all never forget that. I'm 44. I was never forget that. 40 fucking 4. Yeah, I work. I shouldn't have to. I'm part Cherokee Indian.
Excuse me. Thank you very much for the event, guys. Have a great night. Keep safe.
Wake up, that's YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope. We were. Hey guys. Things look pretty calm. No particular issues I can see with the live stream. Got the Socialist Alternative team over there, it looks. Okay. I'm probably going to cut it off soon. If anything happens in the time that I'm offline, I'll go back online. Got to record everything that kicks off, anything that happens. Yeah, it's been a peaceful protest. Had some sketchy guys in all black with the umbrellas, so that's a bit curious. I'm hoping nothing bad goes on. We'll be there if I can to record it if anything does happen. I got the paper from those guys who were throwing it on the ground. Let me throw the camera around and show you. So yeah, something like that. I can't see comments if they're coming up. It's been acting up. Hold on. Let me see if the chat's coming through at all. We got an ambulance over here with Socialist Alternative. I don't know why they have an ambulance. Maybe somebody got exhausted or something. I just need to drink something. As of at this point, I'm just relaxing. If anybody wants to comment, I'll take comments and reply from there if I can see them. Just getting some racist comments on Facebook. Possibly because I posted it to the live stream groups, and I think some of the Trumpers tend to lurk in there to find live streams for the protests and stuff. Hey man, you were live streaming at the front of the protest? You were getting up in the face of those guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen it?
I was training my camera on them too. I was like, if shit's gonna kick off, I'm watching.
Right. And that's why I was on them.
So here's our orgs business card.
Thank you, bro.
You ever need anything?
There you go. These are people who led the protest. All power to the people.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thank you.
What's that? Is some pro in there I have?
Hey, excuse me. Can I get one of them t-shirts? Can I get one of them t-shirts?
Are you asking if there were anybody from Portland here? No, I don't believe so. Not that I spoke to anybody that said so. But if you're talking about the people in all black that had the umbrellas, that's not just Portland. But there's some people that had come to the protest to be their own little group. Apparently, they seemed to almost as if try and be a co-host of the event, but they were not. I think it's Party for Socialist Alternative. No, Party for Socialism Liberation, something like that. Those are the guys who PSA, I believe, or PSL. They organized the event. I think that those guys, I can't be for certain, but it seems like they may have had some ulterior intention by being here. I don't know if they intended to do anything tonight, but I also hope that with all the people that were training cameras on them and the amount of cops that were present and such, if they did have any intentions that today, that they got deterred. And I've not heard anything happening tonight that seems to be within that scope of activity. It's been peaceful in Philadelphia for 3 months. Near the beginning of, I believe it's June. There was some violent activity in May when it first kicked off and going into June. But the PSL organized an event to march onto the highway. That was the day that we had tear gas and pepper spray, and the protesters crowded onto a shoulder of the highway, and they were tear gassed with no way from escaping. The only way that people were able to get out of that situation was climbing over like a 10-foot fence. So it's very bad. And since then, June 6th was the first day that I was live streaming. It was 100,000 people marching from the Art Museum down to City Hall, around City Hall and back up. I live streamed that. I believe I put it up on my YouTube. I was doing it through my personal at the time, so it wasn't through my page. But a little after that, I started my page and I started doing the live streams. I'll stay calm. Yeah, absolutely. I hope everything stays calm too. Unlike many of the other cities who have had specific days where things have kicked off, Philadelphia, we had the one day, the one weekend, and then from there on, it's been peaceful every single protest. And there's been some sketchiness with the cops, like targeting people and stuff like that. There was one march where it was for funding the schools and stuff with children. And there was a cop who came over with like professional photography, got up in people's faces and were photographing their faces. That's not cool. Like I said, there was the incident back in late March, early June, where PSL was corralled on the highway and assaulted by police, by SWAT teams with pepper spray, tear gas, etc. And they could have definitely killed somebody there if somebody had respiration issues, because unlike in many other situations, the tear gas was being used on people that were stuck in a corner. They couldn't get out. And to expect them to climb over a 10-foot fence to get away, having already been exposed to tear gas, is just ridiculous. and then there were some people. In one instance, was caught on camera. Protesters on their knees, surrendering to cops, or at least yielding to cops. They were pepper sprayed in the face deliberately by a police officer. He was actually held accountable for that, I think. Gun violence in Philadelphia, it's not like that's related to Black Lives Matter protesting or anything like that. I have heard that there is a lot of gun violence in Philadelphia. I don't live in central Philadelphia or West Philadelphia or anything like that to be in the middle of it. I did live in northwest Philadelphia in the Montgomery area for over a year. I didn't experience any gun violence in that neighborhood, but you can definitely hear stuff happening. Philadelphia does have its troubles, but that doesn't mean it's directly related to the Black Lives Matter protests or anything like that. The protests themselves have been 100% peaceful, and there's not been any like gun wounds or killings or anything like that at those events. I did hear that there was a man down in South Philadelphia who was visiting the area, and he was found hung. They want to deem it as a suicide. But just by the predicament, I would have to take the assumption that that man was likely lynched, which is a damn shame. And my heart goes out to him. And it's a little unfortunate that the organizers here haven't really got wind of it. I sent them messages just to make sure that at least somebody on their pages is aware of that happening. Hopefully we can start to organize a little bit more just to protest the fact that the police kind of shrugged it underneath the rug, saying it was a suicide, even though the family is very adamant that it was not. It's not a suicide. Oh, we got motorcycle and ATV guys going through the city doing wheelies and shit. It happens almost every protest. I don't know if it happens literally every day, but it's pretty great. It's funny. But yeah, there was a man who wasn't even from Philadelphia. He was from outside of Philadelphia. He was visiting, and he was found hung in a park in South Philadelphia. And there's a lot of speculation that that's lynching, because the family was very adamant that he was not suicidal whatsoever. He actually that day was proactive in doing what they're called. Errands. He was trying to do errands throughout the day, getting his laptop repaired and stuff like that. So why would he commit suicide that night? Who are you referring to? Jacob Blake? Because I'm not going to be commenting on that. People can make their assumptions and they can go about the entire situation as to whether Jacob Blake was any kind of criminal. It doesn't matter. He has to be convicted. Yeah, everyone wants to justify his death, but I'm not going to play that game. I'm not having a conversation about this on the stream, man. Yes, Jacob. Oh, no. Jacob Blake was paralyzed just because he... Oh, sorry. If I was saying that he was killed earlier, that's a mistake on my part. It was a slip of the tongue.
Thank you for your
Yeah,
solidarity.
absolutely. Yeah, it's still live, but you guys can definitely check it out tonight, tomorrow, whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow at 5 as well. Yeah, Jacob Blake was paralyzed from the waist down. He was also essentially disemboweled. his bowels were completely shredded up by the 7 bullets that entered his body. And cops do not have, they should not have, the right to shoot a man 7 times in the back out of fear. That wasn't like justified killing or anything like that, or justified paralyzation. Nobody should be put through that. Nobody should be shot in the back like that. Yeah, 5 p.m. tomorrow. There's a Refuse Fascism protest, I believe. Come on, guys. Alright, I'm cutting off the stream.